Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video I'm going to show you this 1966 Street Fairlane. So if you really like those cars, stay with me to the end of this video because we're going to unbox this car and take a better look at it. That's it, let's go on. Books. I've got this Cars of 1960s I've shown before in some previous videos, and it's a very good reference for those American cars I show in my videos. Page 106, we see some Ford models such as Ford Galaxies and a Ford Fairlane. This one would be for drag racing. It's got a special hood with a scoop. That's quite different from the one I'm showing. And this one, which is a more stock model really, that looks just like that one. So we can see that the tail lights are basically the same, the lines are the same, the front is the same. So that car would be between this one and this one, since this one is a 100% stock and this one is a heavy duty Ford Fairlane. So we can see from those pictures of real cars how realistic this GMP model actually is. There's one more picture of a Ford Fairlane right here on page 107, which is a convertible 1966 Ford Fairlane. So we can see that the grille and the lines are completely respected by that model car made by GMP. And here we have a Ford Fairlane. It's a real nice car and made in a very nice color. I really enjoy this green, this metallic green, and it really looks awesome in this car with those 5-spoke wheels. With the open hood, we can take a look at the 390 engine. It looks really fantastic in this blue color, just like the Ford engines. We see the distributor, the chrome valve covers, the battery, the 2 shocks, the air filter, distributor, cables and wires, the battery with the cables and wires, the coil, and the shocks. The hood itself, which is very well made with a spring system, the trim, and a Ford logo at the tip of the hood. It's made in decals actually. The air filter it's got a chrome lid, a 390 high performance engine as we see, and it's really very realistic. The master cylinder for the brakes, and as we look at the passenger side, we can see the dashboard, the steering wheel, pedals, gear lever, the seats, the trim, seat belts, a carpet, which is actually a carpet. It's made of fabric. There's no central console. The trim around the windows looks very realistic. Speedo, which is in horizontal just like the Ford Galaxy, and the trim on the dashboard, the door panel, and the crank. And that crank is actually functional, so you can roll the windows up and down as you move that crank. So as I move that crank with my finger, the window rolls up or down. As we look at the rear of the car, the trunk, we can see the trunk lid with the Ford and the trim with the Fairlane logo. Ford letters are actually stickers, just like decals. Spare tire with an alloy wheel, just like the wheels in the car. The tail lights, which are very realistic. The chrome bumper and the dual exhaust. Bumper looks very realistic with all rivets and bolts. Trunk lid with instructions for your jack. And the trunk inside is very well made with a floor mat. It really mocks that one in a real car. Tire looks very accurate. All lines in this car are really perfect. Very realistic taillights. As we take a look a little bit closer, we can see they're made of acrylic really, and the chrome really shines. The Michigan license plate, doors open like the ones in a real car. On the driver's side, we can look at the seats with the seat belts, the steering wheel, the door panel, the outer door. seats that tilt. They're very well made. Lock the door. Not all brands do that. Steering wheel looks very nice. The tack and horizontal speedo, and the paddles, which are gas brake and clutch. It's a mechanical transmission. Headliner, which is all made in black with a dome light. Lock and door handle are separate pieces. Door is very realistic. And the lines of this car are very elegant. Very nice looking grille. Very nice looking rear. Trunk shuts correctly. Doors shut correctly as well. The hood shuts correctly. There are no misalignments at all. If we look at the base of the car, we can see all details. There's a unibody. It's got a working drive shaft that spins as we turn the rear wheels, a working suspension in the rear and front. Very detailed engine, tranny, mufflers, the bottom as a whole. The dual exhaust goes all the way to the rear with a very precise dips. Front wheel steer. Wheels and tires are very well made as well. Working suspension. As we lift the car a little bit, you can see the wheels go up and down just like it happens in a real car. Very nice lines, very nice wheels, very nice color. That's a car I really would like to have. Very well made wheels. A very nice detail about this car is this mat we have for protecting the painting as you put it on the fender and you open the hood, just like you're working on a car, and it's got a Ford logo on it. I've just seen this in GMP cars. It looks very nice. So I'm analyzing this car from 0 to 10. I would give it a 10 with no doubts, really. I really like GMPs. I like Ford Fairlanes, and this car really looks awesome. It's got an awesome color, awesome details, and everything is really very well made and accurately made. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views. Please let me know what you think about the video, what you think about the car in your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to give me a thumbs up and to click bell for news. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.